Alright, well, welcome back to another killer video today, and today we're going to be playing some Doctor. Doctor is probably one of the stronger non-mobility killers in the game right now. He has a really strong anti-loot potential with his shock therapy, and his static blast allows him to see where people are in his terror radius, meaning that he can really just figure out where people are and deny them pallets, windows, whatever it may be, while running them around. Alright, so first up for our perk build today, we have Corrupt Intervention. Whenever you spawn into the trial, the three furthest generator from you are blocked by the entity for 120 seconds, 2 minutes. So essentially, at the beginning of the trial, there's 2 minutes where survivors can't work on 3 specific generators, which allows you to set up with setup killers such as Haggard Trapper, and it allows other killers like more standard M1 killers like Doctor, like Huntress to find people early on because they'll be scrambling trying to figure out where a generator is, and Doctor can really take advantage of this. Next up, we have Barbecue and Chili. I run this perk a lot, mostly for the blood points, but it does help out a lot when it comes to aura reading. Whenever you hook somebody for 4 seconds, anybody that is 40 meters or more away from the hook will be revealed to you for those 4 seconds. Um, this essentially allows you to know where people are working on generators, assuming they're working at least 40 meters or more away from you, and it lets you find people who are in bad positions, whether that be for trying to heal, trying to get a chest, a totem. If they're in a bad position, it'll tell you where they are, and with Doctor, you can use your static therapy, or your static shock, sorry, to when you get into within 32 meters of them to figure out exactly where they are. Now, Barbecue and Chili also gives you 25% extra blood points for each survivor you hook, up to 100% extra blood points, so this allows you to get double blood points at the end of the trial, assuming you've hooked all 4 survivors at least once. Next up, we have Discordance, and what Discordance does is whenever 2 or more generators are on his whenever 2 or more survivors rather are on a generator, it highlights a generator in yellow for 8 seconds, and every 8 seconds it refreshes, giving you a sound notification, and it basically keeps checking those every 8 seconds. Are these 2 survivors still on the generator? So the essentially every time that refreshes, you have information about whether there's 2 people on it, one person on it, maybe even nobody on it, and Discordance allows you to know when to go pressure a generator. Maybe you need to drop a chase or pressure a generator that has 2 people on it. I know that's certainly something I've done in the past, and Discordance allows you to know what generators are the most important in your specific scenarios. And last but not least, we have Whispers. Whenever you get within 32 meters of a survivor, it doesn't matter in what direction they are whatsoever, you'll start hearing these whispers, and you'll see that the perk in the bottom right lights up. Now, this works really well with Doctor because his static charge works in his terror radius, which happens to be 32 meters. So the moment Whispers clicks on, you can use your static charge to figure out exactly where survivors are and go put pressure on them right away. Now for our add-ons today, we have Order Class 1. Now there's a lot to read here, but essentially what this means is whenever people are in any tier of madness, from tier 1 to tier 3, it starts creating broken pallets around the Doctor. Or sorry, it's broken pallets around the survivors, I think. And it's every 20 seconds a fake pallet will show up. So essentially what this means is whenever you break a pallet, it has a chance of being replaced by a fake pallet, which another survivor might see and think, oh, that's a pallet I can run to, and end up running into what's really a dead zone. So Doctor definitely has this going for him. And next up we have Calm Class 1. So whenever survivors are in madness, every once in a while they'll start hearing your terror radius as a Doctor. In tier 2 they'll hear it every once in a while, and in tier 3 they'll constantly hear your terror radius, so they won't really know exactly when you're coming to them or not, because it might just be the add-on making them think that you're coming to them. So it just adds to the little confusion that helps you out a lot. But anyways, let's get right into the video. Well, at least it's lore friendly, right? This is a Doc's map. So I'm just gonna walk around until I can get in within Whisper's range. The moment I see it click on, I'm gonna go ahead and start a static blast. Okay. Huh. heard him running over to my right. Yeah, he upstairs. If I can't get a hit on him here, I'm just gonna dip and go to the generator that had this coordinates activate on it. I heard the meg over to my left once I, Damn, dude, what a fucking vault. Oh, it wasn't a meg, it was a Steve. If he stays at this loop, I'd hit him no matter what. Unless I fuck up and do that. I just had to commit to direction there. That was my mistake. I should have trusted that my static charge or my shock therapy would hit. Alright, let's see where these guys are. He's on that generator. This person's had more time to be on the generator though, so I kind of want to go for her instead. That person got off the generator because I started coming near, so I'm going to come put pressure. And I see scratch marks on that back wall heading towards, he gets his vault. Heading towards the Steve on the hook. That was smart of him. I'm going to come put pressure on this this Kate instead. She seems completely lost compared to the Ace. The Ace seems like a really good player, and they really are a lot of the time. Good players play Ace a lot because he has the quietest breathing in the game by far. It's not even close how quiet his breathing is compared to other killers, survivors, I mean. Nice dead hard here. I had a feeling she might try and double back to get the pallet. They are going to rush that generator and I'm not going to be able to stop it, but getting 2 hooks for a generator is definitely not a bad thing. We got a couple decent, actually no, that's the first bot I got down. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Now they're spreading out. This is the worst thing that could happen for me. I need to come put pressure on this generator if I can. That Meg just made stupid amounts of distance early on. Yeah, they basically have 2 generators on already. Is that her? I heard her breathing behind me. Or not. I don't know where she is. Here she is. That generator that's behind me is definitely going to get done. It's not really worth kicking anymore. This Meg's actually really solid. Based on how she was moving, I thought she would be bad, but no, she's actually a really good survivor. So this is going to be a strong team. And I am not really great on this map at all, so this is not going to be an easy game for me. The only reason I knew she was over here was because I could hear her footsteps. Is someone back here? I saw a doctor back here. There we go. Hit onto the Ace. Hit onto the Steve, and I know Kate's probably back here because they were probably healing her. Yep. If it weren't for the fake doctor, I wouldn't have known they were over here. Honestly, that's fine. This pallet's actually pretty solid with that window nearby it. Okay, she's over here. Wait, what? Is she outside? No, okay, I just couldn't see her against the ground. So I did get a couple hits there, and somebody healed immediately. It was the Ace who had a medkit, so it doesn't really surprise me too much. That Meg's probably going to try and loop back. Oh, they're not even going to loop back. They just know that generator's 99. Man, I should have kicked it now that I think of it. I didn't think they would, you know, completely abandon it like they did. Oh, there's a pallet here. I didn't even see it. I'm definitely going to come kick this pallet or generator then if they're gonna double stack on that generator. If anybody came by over here, this generator would have been done for sure. Whispers in the non, so I'm not even gonna bother using static charge there. That's my bad. It just clicked on. I want to see where everyone is though. I see Kate running to my left over here. That person's going back to this generator. I want to put pressure on them instead. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I saw him crouching behind the pallet, and this is an extremely strong pallet. Getting this out of the way early on is really nice. That's a pallet you have to kick 100% or else you're screwing yourself. I hear the Steve to my left. He's just camping this other strong pallet, and since I shocked him, or well, rather since he screamed, he couldn't vault it. That was nice of him. He's gonna try and make distance here, but there's nowhere. Oh, he has a fucking window here, of course. Alright. I have time here, and I have a decent gen spread. If they finish that gen, it wouldn't be the end of the world for me. If the Meg was smart, she would go finish that generator she was on before, the one I kicked that was 99. I'm actually gonna shock here just to make sure she isn't. She is. That sucks. This generator's gonna go for sure as well. I'm fucking upset. I don't know how that didn't hit her. Now that man's probably gonna make stupid amounts of distance. Man, I want to go pressure that. That sucks for me. I'm gonna come back and pressure the unhook though. If I see the hook turn, I'm gonna start charging the shock to try and stop it. I'm not gonna actually hit her until she goes for the non-hook animation, because that'll buy me time. They're gonna finish that. Yeah, there's nothing I could have done about that. I honestly couldn't even tell if she was unhooking because of how dark it was on this map. Jesus. She thought this pallet was safe, so she was about to start camping it, but nope. Alright, I made her think I was gonna go through that room, but I didn't. She has dead hard, so I want to be very careful. They're doing a really good job of body blocking. This ace is just running behind me because he knows someone else is on the generator, so he doesn't have to worry about doing it himself. This Kate's running to nothing. I'm going to be able to down her. God, this ace is doing such a good job of body blocking, but it isn't good enough. I'm body blocking the window here so I can down her. Where's the ace now? I know he's over here. I got him to... Actually, he isn't even in tier 3 yet. For shock, that kind of sucks for me. Wait, what? Oh my god, I lost him because I wasn't paying attention. But I'll get it down on him, or I'll get a hit rather on him here. Did he just hide in the corner? I don't know. I have to hook her though before somebody picks her up. I guess I'll go for the Meg instead. These guys are doing a really good job of spreading out pressure for me, making sure that I can't stay on one person for long. This pallet's fake, so she committed to it, thinking that it was real, and now I have a lot more pressure on the map because of getting that down. Although with my luck, I know Steve's probably gonna be on a generator, huh? Nope, not on the generator. I can kick this. Wait, where's my static? Okay, I could have sworn I had it, but I guess not. All three of them are back here. Two of them are healing outside, which is great for me. I can go pressure them because I know one of them's injured for sure, and I can get it down 100% here. Here we go, and I hear Steve back here as well. Dead hard. Ace is gonna go for the unhook. I can't really pressure that right now because I need to worry more about getting these two downs. These two downs are more important than me pressuring the unhook because this way I have a lot more pressure spread out. I know no one's doing generators, and oh yes, the Steve is dead on hook. Beautiful. This Meg is just a fucking gen rushing asshole. I hate her. Okay, baited out dead hard at least. I can come back over here and put pressure on this guy. I can get a hit here for sure. Actually, I'm not even going to bother getting a hit. I'm going to pick her up because he's going to want to do that as well. He thought he was going to body block me in and I wasn't going to notice. He's teabagging because he thinks he's some hot shit. That's fine, I can come over here. The Meg can't body block because she's injured, and I can put this girl on the hook next to the generator that I want to be protecting anyway. So I can stay in this area, make sure that nobody gets free on hook, and look at where they are now. They're both really far away. I'm just going to come check all these generators, make sure they're regressed all the way so that I have all the time in the world. Or all the time I need, rather. And yep, that's perfect. Alright, so both these guys ran off to go heal each other probably. I'm gonna go for static shock because I know I'm still in Whisper's radius. I'm gonna come over to the ace, I think this is. He's been playing really cocky, and odds are he's gonna end up making a mistake because of it. He's gonna play really aggressive for no reason. Yep. Oh no, it's Meg. Okay. Does she have Dead Heart? I honestly can't remember. She's gonna vault that and get it down for me. Thank you. Ace can go get an unhook now if he wants to, but it's fine by me. I'm gonna kill the Meg here. And I was really worried in this game for a little bit. These guys actually started off really good, but they made mistakes and ended up capitalizing on those mistakes, letting me get easy kill, or not easy kills, easy hits, eventually leading to downs. If this Meg had sat on that generator and committed to it at the very beginning of the game, I would have lost this game. Someone is breaking out. I think that's... I can't remember who's who. I think that might be the Ace, and I think someone was near this generator. Maybe not. I'm gonna go for a static blast to see where exactly they are. Look at this. They're spreading out to try and get as much pressure on generators as they can. There's a pallet back there, I think. Oh no, the pallet's here. I didn't realize. I don't want to pick her up because she has a decisive strike, so I'm going to come find this Ace instead. He's just going to be sitting on a generator? Well, he tapped it at least. I'm not really sure where he went. I think I might have just heard footsteps behind me. No. I have no idea where the Ace is, and I don't want to take the decisive strike from the Kate because she could end up running me around for a lot longer than I want her to. Especially now that she's sitting under a pallet, he can get a pallet save on her, which would really hurt me. Alright, I see that generator is still sparking. I'm gonna come back over here, and as soon as my static charge comes off cooldown, I'm gonna go ahead and use it to figure out where the Ace is. There he is. Is the hatch over here? Is that why he's been over here? I don't know where his scratch marks led, I'm gonna be 100% honest. This Ace has played really well, honestly. He's a really strong survivor, 100%. She just got picked up. That's probably the Ace who picked her up because I don't think she had Unbreakable. If she did, she would use it a lot faster. I hear her crying still. That was dumb. Now I can body block the pallet as well. That was really dumb of them. I mean, I told you guys these guys are gonna play greedy for sure. They're strong survivors who, and I've missed a couple swings on them. Mostly, I usually end up missing swings either because I'm just not paying enough attention. He might have Deliverance, so I'm not actually gonna leave him completely. I'm not gonna pick her up rather. I'm gonna wait until I see him go into his struggle phase before I pick her up, because if I pick her up and he uses Deliverance to get off the hook, then I'm screwed. Okay, he doesn't have Deliverance. He might Kobe though, so I'm just gonna wait. Okay, nope. I don't know if this works on people on the ground, actually. No, it doesn't. So now I just gotta find the gate. But yeah, these guys were playing really cocky because they're good survivors, but that ended up just hurting them, honestly. Ooh, hello. Does she have adrenaline? Nope. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this girl. She's gonna bleed out on the ground. I have no idea where she went. That's alright. This is I really thought I was gonna lose this game early on. Oh, Whisper's just clipped off. She's still in this area. Doesn't matter. I can't find her in time. But what I was saying is I really thought I was gonna lose that game because of how strong they were early on. They were pressuring gens really hard. I really think if that Meg committed to that generator that she was on, the one that was 99%, she would have won the game for their team, because I wouldn't have had the chance to regress that generator so much and make her waste so much time getting all the way back up. Honestly, I made a mistake by not kicking it early on, but thankfully the Meg didn't capitalize on my mistake. I ended capitalizing on hers. I had a brand new part. This really hurts me. It's just an automatic 25% on a generator. But yeah, you got to see why Doc is one of the better killers in the game. He can provide so much map pressure by figuring out where everyone is. Loops are really hard to do against him. Now, of course, Larry's is a little different. That map just basically has infinite loops. You can just run from window to window to pallet to window to pallet to window over and over again if you know how to play the map correctly. And unfortunately, as a killer, sometimes there's just not too much you can do about it. You saw when one of my early chases with the ace, there's just windows where you can't pressure them even as a doctor because you just straight up can't shock fast enough. But you got to see how you play doctor against unsafe pallets at least. And I'll see you guys in the next one.